Yes, yeah, man. You're saying something on Blue Therapy.
You know what I'm saying? Have you watched the last Blue Therapy episode?
Yeah, I see that. That was a joke.
Did you watch it?
No, I don't
You
really
watch it?
Blue
I'm
Therapy.
like,
Hey, this guy does not watch it, bro.
I don't know if the show is scripted now, but
Mm.
there's a girl called Child Man, and then she has a man.
Sweet one.
Very extremely sweet. And then she was chatting to the therapist with her man in the pool. And then she must have thought that it was kind of hard for her to bring it up, and then she just said it. She was like, they had an abortion, innit? Like she was saying how she didn't necessarily want it, but
He made her.
he like forced it upon her. He said, like, I'm not going to be in a child's life if you don't get an abortion. So I was like, what do you not think of abortions in general? And when do you think it's acceptable to get one? Or do you even think it's acceptable?
So,
What do you think?
so let me go first. Me personally, I feel like abortion is unacceptable from my religion, me being a Christian, and also like my upbringing. I feel like life is precious, and no one should be able to take life away from anyone except from God at His own will. So, yeah, man, I see like, who am I to decide if someone should live or not? You know what I'm saying? So, I'm definitely not in support of it at all. But at the same time, like, this is where I go into the female sometimes. You see how you said with Chalma and Paul?
Yeah.
Like, I even think the therapist said it to Chalma as well. Like, it's also part of your decision as well. You made a fine decision.
She's
Exactly. You can't be blaming Paul. How can you say that?
No, you can't blame.
Where's the accountability? Like, you can't just blame Paul saying, it's kind of like, oh, me and you now, we're chilling. And then I go rob, and you don't rob. And I'm now saying, because you thought that idea, but you didn't follow through on me, that we should both get bagged. Come on, man. It's like, at the end of the day, it's the woman who makes the final call.
But he is to blame as well, because you don't know the situation. Say she was like broke,
Or desperate.
desperate. She had like, maybe that was his house she was living in, and he said if she goes through with it, he's not going to be in a child's life. So what? Is she going to get kicked out of the house? Is she going to be in the streets with a newborn? You know what I mean?
Still, even if she does have enough money to take care of it, the child still needs
his father in his life. I hear what S is saying. Don't get me wrong, like, of course Paul played a part in it. But to blame 100% on Paul, that's a bit left. Because at the end of the day, you as the woman are the one who makes the final call. So you got to put some accountability there. You get me? But yeah.
So what generally you think abortions are?
Yeah, I'm not for that, man. You guys let us know your thoughts, but yeah, you can take it away.
Personally, I'm on both sides, to be honest. I'm on both sides. I do think that abortion is not the best thing, because obviously you're taking someone's life, and that person doesn't even have any say in it because they're not grown up yet. So to speak, and obviously none of us would want to be in that situation. We wouldn't want to be that kid who's getting aborted. You know what I mean? Everyone wants to live in it, but I feel like in certain situations, like let's say a woman gets raped.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Definitely.
You know what I mean? Let's say she gets raped and she gets pregnant. Don't you think she should have the right to go for an abortion? Because
in them cases,
exactly, because she's gonna live with that kid for the rest of her life, and maybe that's gonna remind her of what happened.
The trauma.
So
yeah, you're right. At the end of the day, the woman always makes the final call in it. But
so
I feel like
it is a difficult topic. I think I feel like it depends on the context, innit? If something where it's just like
made a mistake.
it's just petty.
If you went raw,
yeah, if you were raw,
if you went bareback, you gotta live. You gotta live with it.
Gotta be accountable with your
But
actions.
no, with the situation you brought up now, I'll say, even though she got raped, like let the kid still come to earth. Worst case, if it reminds her of the traumatic experience, she can give him up to adoption.
Would that make it worse?
Don't take.
Would that make it worse? He wouldn't grow up.
Bro, it's better that the kid's alive though. Like, I ain't gonna cut the guy's life.
I said process is not that easy though. You get me? Like she's gotta go through that. To giving birth to that child, she's actually.
You know what? Pregnancy does
fucked up.
Pregnancy.
Yeah, I know some women die from it as well.
Exactly, you can die from it. It could change your body forever. You know, like
even
getting stretch marks, discoloration.
And even after that, like,
It's mad.
you can't just find someone to keep your child like that. It takes time, innit? So until they find someone to keep that child, you're gonna have to be the one who takes care of it, I assume, innit?
And that's also a rapist child. That's just,
exactly.
I
Like,
don't
Come
know.
on, that's a sticky one,
think
innit? I can't even
they-
speak on that
I think
situation.
in that context, they should be allowed to divorce. Not just divorce, sorry, abort.
yeah. But then in other situations, again, if you decided to pipe a girl raw, and
It's your
obviously,
problem, boy.
I mean, that's, do you know
Live
what?
up to
Do you
the
know what though?
consequence.
Even
Yeah.
then, we're saying this now, innit? But if we were in that situation, imagine you pipe a hole, yeah, and
You spoke about this. You
and
spoke
she
about
becomes
this.
pregnant.
That's your problem. That
Yeah, it
is
is your
still
problem.
keeping
It is
a
your
kid.
problem.
I'm gonna
Imagine,
man
up.
imagine,
You decide.
imagine you're the one in that situation, and you're gonna be thinking, "Fuck, that's my problem." So I'm gonna have the baby.
Yeah, 100%.
So you
I don't think
take
it's
it.
my fault.
Yeah,
Of course, no, whether you wanna step up or not, that's a different question.
Mhm.
But it's your fault. It's your problem.
Yeah, it's 100% your fault.
I'm not saying everyone is gonna be like,
But
"Oh,
bro,
fuck it, I'm gonna be
because
this guy."
that's something that's gonna stick to you for the rest of your life. Bro.
Yeah, I know. That's your.
So if you don't abort, that's an L for the rest of your life. Basically, that's what it is, isn't it? That's an L for them. So you
That's
either
your, you have to
so it's either you decide to save
take the
yourself.
L with your chest.
It's either you save yourself or you save that child's
What?
life. Basically,
saving the child.
And-
How to save yourself?
and you don't even know the
What
child.
do you save yourself from?
By save yourself, bro. Once she gives birth to that child, you have responsibilities, isn't it? You don't have to pay for
It's
child
your
support.
fault. Like
I know it's
before
your
you
fault.
went
I'm not saying
before
it's
you went
not.
raw, you knew.
I
like,
know,
you what I mean?
that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's not your fault. It is your fault, isn't it? But I'm just saying, like, okay, that's like you. Let's say, yeah, you decide you have two options: to go on a trip in the jungle, wild jungle,
Yeah.
or to just like not go in it.
Yeah.
Two options, and you want to have that
Fuck
experience, so
yeah.
you go. So you go to the jungle, boom, and let's say you get bitten by some neck snake,
Yeah.
poisonous snake, innit?
Yeah.
And obviously you're about to die.
Yeah.
innit? So you had the option of not going, but you still decided to go because you wanted the experience, innit?
Now you have to deal with the consequences.
You have to deal with the
The
consequences.
same
yeah.
thing with the boy. The same
True,
thing with the thing.
but then, yeah, this is the example I gave is
Yeah, you played yourself, bro.
it's
Yeah.
context. Nah.
Let me give more context to it. So, like, cool. You had sex with a hoe and you have a kid with her. That's kind of what happened to what Drake and Chris Brown.
Actually, I caught
they
the
slipped
train.
up.
I caught the train. Hold on. So boom, you get beaten, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and let's say it's your arm.
Mm.
Or let's say your dick. Let's
Yeah.
say your dick. You get beaten on your dick, Martin, innit? Boom. So you either have the option of surviving, yeah,
Mm.
but they'll cut off your dick and you can't have sex for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Or die.
Yes.
Or die, you get me? What would you choose?
Kill me, boy. I'm joking. No.
Hey, yo, that's a hard
I don't know.
That's not joking. That's a tough question because regardless,
That's not joking.
actually not. Actually
Oh,
not.
shit.
Because in this scenario, it's either you're
It's
gonna
an
die
L,
or either
boy.
you're gonna
It's
suffer.
an L.
Yeah, it's an L. It's an L either way, innit? But in the situation where like you get the girl pregnant, you have the option of really like cleaning your
But that's just
mistake,
the L
innit?
though. Still the L.
It's still
it is like
Facts.
you're conscious.
Yeah.
The L still be
woman
conscious.
It's still an
Yeah.
L, but it's not gonna affect
Of
you
course, it's not gonna affect.
presently, innit? Like physically, it's not gonna affect you physically. Do you get me? It's just gonna be a mind thing.
But
If-
that can be worse.
it could be
At
depending
the
on
night,
Yeah,
who
it's
you
mental.
are.
at the night, sleep there.
The mental one's always the worst.
Kill the
Could
child.
be depending on who you are, but
It's the worst.
I'm sure eventually you're gonna forget about it because you didn't know the child.
Nah,
It's not gonna affect you
every
as
time
much.
you look in the street and you see like baby in the pram, you're like,
Nah.
kill that.
Trust me.
I killed
Yeah,
that.
that's
I
nuts,
don't,
bro.
I don't think it's gonna be like that.
Me
Because
personally-
if you knew the kid, then yeah. If she actually gave birth to it and you saw it with your own eyes and it died because of you, then yeah.
Okay, say for example,
But-
say you're in the street
PH is savage.
and like you dash a rock over a building, and it hits a child, and someone tells you you hit a child and you killed it.
Yeah.
You never met the child, you've never ever seen the child, but it'll fuck you up because you
Yeah.
know you killed the child.
Facts.
It's the same
Yeah,
thing.
that's true.
Facts. For me personally,
Me personally, no, sorry. to cut you
yeah,
off
man,
there.
you've been cutting me off. man.
Nah,
I'm
my
sorry,
bad,
man.
my bad.
Wanna
But
get
I
at
feel
me?
like once, I don't know, that's me, and that's just my
Yeah.
opinion. I feel like once it's not actually born, I don't know, I try to not, maybe
Like, it was,
I don't see that
she
same
didn't have
thing.
any feelings.
Yeah.
Let's keep it real before I go to my point.
Mm.
So would you make her get an abortion?
Personally, if I fucked her
Or
whole,
would you
and I know her
disown
body-
the kid or what?
That's what I'm saying. So if I fucked her whole,
Mm.
I know her body counts on 100, and all my niggas.
She's probably done that already.
She's a whole like the queen of the house, innit?
Fucking hell, man.
And I got her pregnant. Boy.
Your ego.
I love you, I got fam. Are you mad?
You're talking in the group chat.
Hey, the facts, he's mad. Me, yeah.
Hey, do you know how mad? That's it, L fam. That's
We
it,
spoke
L,
about this the other day. Me personally,
Actually, no.
it is an L because obviously it's not a woman I want to have a kid with, but I'm gonna man up and yeah, I'm gonna
Let's give a round of applause.
clap for me. Put
Do
claps
you
in
know
the
what? Yeah,
comments.
it's mad because
But-
I just changed my mind.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See how I'm changing
Right.
niggas' mindsets.
If it's the thing where I'm the one who's keeping the child,
Yeah.
then yeah, because I know I'll take care of it and I'll teach it.
Now what if actually co-parent?
Probably gonna have to
that's-
co-parent, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
But you're gonna
If
have
that's
to
the case,
co-parent.
you're gonna suffer for the rest of
So
your life.
but you're gonna have to. You think? But what if she wants to be in a child's life
That's
also?
a thing. I'll be annoying, fam.
Facts. More time the child is with the mother, anyways, because the law favors the
I
woman
know.
and that. So, but
Unless she says I don't want the child.
I would be happy if she says that because then I know I can keep the child and that's my
Yeah.
child. I don't give a fuck. But if it's a thing where I have to raise it with, bro, that would be a mistake because your child is likely to.
You're gonna be walking to collect the child. She's gonna be
Bro.
whacking out on the run.
Bro, and the child is likely to become like her as well, which is mad.
Crazy.
So you know,
if he
fucked
spends,
up.
yeah, if he spends better time, bro. Imagine if it's a good daughter, fam. Lord,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Well, no, you see, like what Drake and Chris Brown and like, I think they even slipped up with some strippers in that. They didn't mean to have kids, but at the same time, what they manned up and they took responsibility. I feel like I'll do the same, bro. Like, even the worst case, like that's life. Life is precious. I've gotta protect life, so I'm a man up and do what I need to do. But for my niggas that go and roll, pan up, man, pan up. I know most of you niggas are not ready when it goes left, so don't play yourself.
if I was up financially, I wouldn't care to be
Yeah,
honest.
like, I must say that, but
Yeah.
financially you have to be
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
because kids
but
are
if you're
expensive,
not,
right?
if you're not, it's
you're
like
fuck.
you're putting your energy into something that's not even gonna
Mm.
benefit you. Innit? It's like you're investing in someone
Well, it
else.
could benefit you. Like having a child could change life for the good.
You can make it go
Depends,
harder.
that's what I'm
make
saying.
it grind
Depends how they
harder.
turn out.
Mm.
But if the person you're dating is fucked up,
Yeah.
they're likely gonna turn out the wrong way, innit?
Nuts.
And that's like you're basically, it's like you're paying for rent. Like internally, you get me? Like
Yeah.
you know how you pay for a house that you're not buying?
Mm.
It's like you're throwing money away. If that's what
Every
it feels
month,
like
every
sometimes,
week.
isn't it? That's what it feels like. That's
I'm sure, man. Shout out to what all the fathers out there that are putting in work and taking care of their
Even
kids.
single fathers.
Yeah, even the kids they didn't
All of
want.
them, man.
But yeah, big up you, man. But yeah, S, what you say, man?
Me, I've never been in a situation like this.
Hey,
But yeah, if I was,
I'm even
Yeah,
talking
I think
about
I-
abortion in general. What's your take?
oh man, on abortion. Yeah, as PH said before, I think only when it comes to rape, that's when it should be allowed. That's it.
but what
That I
would
can
you,
think of right now.
Mm.
That's it. Only when it comes to that. Anything else?
No.
Nah.
So if you were in that situation, you
I
would
gotta
keep
respect
it.
that.
Yeah.
If you fucked
If I was, but I'll never be. If
yeah,
I
you
was,
won't be.
man,
But
never that,
if
never
you
that.
fucked the whole year and you know like there's gonna be co-parenting, you still keep the child.
yeah.
You still keep it.
Broski, life is precious, you know. At the end of the day, you're gonna have to answer to God, fam.
No cap, bro.
Bro, come on, man.
I mean, bro, you be
The whole
doing
scene,
the
aye.
baby a favor, fam. More time.
no, you
If no,
No, you didn't. That's
Bro, do you know? Nah, I'm saying this because of my beliefs, innit? Because I think the baby's gonna be in paradise, innit? I think the baby's gonna be in
yeah,
paradise.
that's even.
If that's the case, then you're doing it a favor.
Yeah, I believe that as well, but nah, man, that's
Because,
toxic.
bro,
That's toxic.
if not, he's gonna leave. He's gonna be born in
But
a
then
world
at the
where
same time,
his
you'll
parents
be
are-
committing a sin, no?
You would
Facts,
be.
killing.
You would be.
A big sin. a
For
huge
sure.
sin. Like in Islam, they say if you kill one man, it's as if you killed the whole of humanity.
Yeah, on your side, it's
Yeah.
gonna be bad, innit? But you'd be doing the baby a favor. You think you're doing yourself a favor.
Yeah, why is he so toxic? All Ghanaians toxic, bro.
I'm just speaking my mind, bro. Like, You think you're doing yourself a
You're
favor, obviously.
advocating. It's like you're advocating for us to say, nah, we won't keep the kid. We're
No,
keeping
I'm
the
just-
fucking kid. Bro.
I just
What's
want
wrong
you
with
man to hear my point, innit?
Say no more.
Because, bro, if you just go on to like actually give birth to that child, and you know that when that child is going to be born, he's going to be born in a family, a divided family, okay? You know his mom is fucked, like she's a hoe, she's a thug, whatever synonym of those words she is, yeah? And obviously you're on your side, but you can't do anything, you can't do everything because then you're co-parenting, innit? That's not going to be the best situation for your child. They're going to suffer eventually. They might become depressed. They're going to have some mental, some sort of trauma in it. So, are you doing them a favor by? They might even turn out to do some fuckeries, bro. You get me? They'll be. Oh, do you see what I'm saying? Like,
No, but that's all what ifs.
Yeah.
That's like ifs.
yeah, that's
ifs.
yes, that's true. They could also
Facts.
turn out good, but it's unlikely. That's what I'm saying.
You have to leave it to make a choice, right?
Trust
You can
me,
say
bro.
ifs in any situation.
True. Facts. That's facts. Like, even when you're co-parenting, it's the kid who just decides who he wants to go with at the
No,
end of
stop,
the day.
you know. Stop.
Well, he's got to stay with
I
the
saw
mom.
something on Instagram, like some IGTV. There was a kid how he didn't want to stay with his mom. I think she was being abusive, but there was no evidence in it. And he's literally crying, saying he was in his car with his dad, and
that's so
his dad
good.
dropped off his sisters,
Yeah.
and then he wanted to stay with his dad. He was literally crying. The police was like, "No, you have to get out," because to the court,
Yeah.
No favor to
his
so mad.
like he was his mom had I don't know what it's called, but she had
Custody.
custody of the child, yeah. And he was like
Every
saying,
woman
no,
has
he was crying, he didn't
Well,
want
he
to go,
wants
he
to
didn't
go
want
with
to go.
his dad.
Yeah,
So
he
you
wants
know
to
his
go with
mom's a
his dad.
demon or
Crying,
something, bro.
crying.
Why is he crying?
And the police like literally forced him to.
That's so fucked
Well, I
up.
think if you're above a certain age, I think above
Then
16,
yeah.
then you can choose.
Yeah.
But if you're below that, it's the court who decides. They usually favour the women.
Yeah, all the time. Yeah, it's a bit mad. But yeah, you guys let us know what are your thoughts in the comments. Is body positivity going too far? Also, is abortion a no-no? Let us know your thoughts. Like, comment, subscribe.
How like that?
Keep interacting with us. Roll to 1K. Let's go.